Vibrant Visuals is coming to Minecraft Bedrock and eventually Minecraft Java, giving us default shaders inside of Minecraft. And there's a couple different settings that you can use when playing with Vibrant Visuals. And if you want all those settings, make sure you go into your world edits, go down to experiments, and enable render dragon features for creative. And when it comes to just the basic settings, you have the basic favorite performance, favorite visuals, and then you also have custom. When you set it to favorite performance, your render distance is set to 12 chunks, and your quality of everything is set all the way down to low, volumetric fog low, reflections low, and the bloom's 1%. Looking like this during the day, and looking like this during the night. You then have favorite visuals, which sets the render distance to 24, and it sets all your options to medium, and then you are good to go. And since you're going up just a little bit in the settings, not much changes. Like nothing changes at all. Sure, it's a lot less foggier and you can see further, but other than that, there's not much change. And of course, you can set it to custom where you can set your own render distance, which I'll do 20 chunks. And you can crank all the settings up to high if you wanted to, or even ultra, which this is what ultra settings look like at night. And this is ultra settings during the day, which I didn't realize how much Vibrant Visuals would change per biome. I mean, look how it changes when you go into the swamp. That is drastically different. Now, let's just say we go through all the settings and look at them separately, starting with the shadow quality, which if you look at the shadows on the ground, they are very pixelated. What if we take it from low and turn it all the way to ultra? I mean, I guess it's a little more clear, but it's still pixelated, so I don't know how much of a difference that makes. I mean, I guess it does look better when running. This is what it looks like on the low quality, and this is what it looks like on the ultra quality. I think there is a little bit of a difference. This is what the clouds look like on the low settings, and this is what they look like on ultra. Do you see a difference? I'm just now noticing the allow aim graphics mode switching. I need to turn that on. Next up, we have volumetric fog, which right now it is turned off, which means I have pretty much no fog. This is volumetric fog on low quality. Cannot really tell much of a difference, to be honest with you. And then volumetric fog on high quality. Do you guys see a difference? I'm really not. Maybe it's something very specific that I'm not looking at. Maybe it's the fog inside the swamp biome. I don't know. Please let me know if you know what volumetric fog does. This will be a fun one. This is with no reflection. This is with a low reflection. It doesn't really show much, although you can start to see the reflection of the ground in the water, which is looking good. But this is ultra reflections, and this actually changes the water quite a bit. You can actually see stuff in the water now. I found out what volumetric fog does. Look at the water without it and the water with it. I think it's safe to say it's staying off. And one of the final settings we have is the brightness, which of course just changes how bright the game looks versus how dark the game can look. Now, this is what the trial chambers look like with Vibrant Visuals. This is one of those features that looks so much better underground in certain lighting. Although some of these rooms can be really, really dark. Not to mention just like how extraordinarily dark these caves are. Like you cannot see anything. But of course, you can always adjust the brightness to make it look better in here. Just keep in mind, even though it'll look good down here, you'll be really whitewashed if the brightness is up too high when you go back to the overworld. Yeah, like this just is way too whitewashed to play on a normal setting. Take a look at these torches and lanterns. They are lit just like normal, although they do look a little fancier. Also worth mentioning that inside of this, there's no ambient hand light, unfortunately. The final settings we have to take a look at are the ones that you enable when you turn on the creator option. And those are the point light shadow quality, the point light quality, and the bloom. For the point light shadow quality, if you turn this up, it is the shadow, I'm assuming, made by these lights, but we can't see them yet because you want to turn on the point light quality, which will turn that all the way up to high. You can kind of tell the difference here. If you can't, this is with the ultra settings, and this is it with it turned off. And this is the point light with the bloom turned all the way to 1%. And this is point light with bloom turned all the way up to 100%. Now you can see the difference. Not to mention, this gives off a blue light while this is giving off an orange light, and it looks so good. If you look on the village lamps here where the torches are, you can see the glow coming off the lamp, especially the one that's really close to us. And by turning down the bloom, that goes away. Man, those are pretty much the basics for the Vibrant Visuals. Let me know if I missed anything down in the comment section down below. I am really hoping we can get some more customizability with this, because if we were to hop over to Java Edition for a second, before I say this, let me preface, I am so happy we're getting vanilla shaders through Vibrant Visuals. But with shaders over on Java Edition, you have so many more settings to customize how you want your world to look. And of course, it depends on the shader pack on what settings you got. But for BSL, this is everything we have available to us. And like if you click into lighting, it gives you so many options for you to mess with. And these settings get so specific on what you can do when the settings are in place. And again, while I really love what Vibrant Visuals has, I think it needs a lot more settings to make the gameplay a lot more customizable and make it look even better better overall. The biggest thing from the takeaway of this video though is we can take our graphics from looking like this and make them look like this in a push of a button. So I would really love to know what you guys think of vibrant visuals down in the comment section down below. Let me know your opinions, your thoughts, and all that stuff. Again, I just stand by the fact it needs more settings and needs to be more customizable, but either way, it's vanilla shaders and it looks really good for what it is, especially when you enter the swamp biome. This looks insane. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what videos you'd like to see on the channel, and have a nice day.